Hey you guys, it's SuperKamiGuru9000. I'm Christian, and this is Corey, and together we are SuperKamiGuru9000, and this is our review of Naruto Chapter 575. Let's get started.
Alright, so the chapter opens up with an intense Pokemon battle. Onoki is going to use his Geodude, and this one is awesome. It's using Rock Slam, it's awesome, it's just destroying everything all over the battlefield. Not really, though, because Madara is there, and he's a badass, and he's using that technique that the first Hokage could use, the Mokuton abilities, and he's summoning up a giant force that's just destroying the earth and uprooting everything, and it destroys the giant rock golem. Really, really cool stuff here.
It's called Flower Tree World. It's the most original Naruto jutsu name I've ever heard. So the Kages are pretty surprised, and we also see the fifth Hokage she is extremely surprised by the ability of Madara to use this, the tree world flower jutsu. Madara actually opens up his Susanoo, and it's pretty badass, and it has legs now, which is something we've never seen. Usually it's just like this flat surface on the bottom. It just immediately makes me think of how Sasuke and Naruto are going to fight. You're going to see like Sasuke in his Susanoo and Naruto in his fox form, and they're just going to be like locking hands, blowing up mountains next to each other and everything. It's going to be awesome. Anyway, so they all start to collapse, all the Kages, because the tree world pollen jutsu just starts knocking them out, and this leads us into an Onoki flashback. Yay, flashbacks.
We are now treated to a flashback of Onoki when he is much younger, and we can see that he's a lot like Naruto when he's younger. He's kind of mischievous, and he's put to work by the Kage before him. And this Kage, we never really got to see him before, and I don't even think we know his name. But he's got a pretty interesting character design, and he's just sort of flying around and everything. And Inoki's there looking as oogle as ever with his giant nose. And, he's cleaning stones on this pedestal, which is I guess the equivalent to the Mount Ninja Moor in Konoha. And that's what they have here, a little fountain with some stones.
Cheap man version.
And, basically. And he's having to basically shine all the stones and basically everything. And the Kage comes up to him and he's like, hey, you can just grab one of these and put it up top, no one's going to notice. and basically it turns into this rhetoric about how, it doesn't matter how you look on the inside or,
It's about your will. It's about what's on the inside.
It's the will of the rock.
Stay hard all the time.
Stay hard with the Rock Village.
Oh, God. So that's how the flashback ends, and then we go back to Onoki, who wakes up immediately from the pollen and is like, all this stuff about me being old is just an excuse of why I can't pull off this fight. And then he just uses his dust element and just starts erasing all the trees. It's pretty badass. Mm-hmm. Tien would be very proud. So now that the old man Kage saved everyone with his dust element technique, it goes back to Madara, and all of his armor on his upper chest is gone. And we see the first Hokage's face on his chest. And me and Corey actually called this in our last review, or not our last review, but one of the previous ones where he looks down his shirt. We figured out that it's probably Danzo, who had the first face on it. And then Kabuto goes into explaining it, saying with this power I will take over the world. And then it looks like he's playing Pogs or something with that little thing.
I like it. You made Kabuto sound like Cobra Commander. The end of the chapter ends with a chilling conclusion. We finally get to see that Itachi and Sasuke might actually get to cross paths with one another. And this is a really, really great panel because it can be seen in kind of a funny light, too, because this is about the most emotion that I've actually seen on Sasuke's face in the longest time. And it makes sense because it has to do with his brother, who obviously he had the closest connection with. This is where the chapter comes to a close.
So what did we think of Naruto Chapter 575? Well, I liked the chapter. I thought the beginning started off with some awesome action, and seeing Madara actually have the first face on it was just a good confirmation of something we already thought was going to happen. And his abilities, like the first, are pretty much on par with the first, or maybe even better, because we really haven't seen the first do very much besides fight the third a long time ago in the first part of the series. And it was a good chapter. I mean, I was happy with the progression, and the Sasuke stuff at the end is good. It's an awesome setup to something, of course, we all want to see.
I'm just glad they finally got back to the whole Madara battle. This is something I didn't realize they were just going to jump back to really quickly. And, it kind of caught me by surprise. I figured they might try to do something else this week. But I like that they were also able to sprinkle in that little bit of Sasuke stuff at the end. I really like that. But again, all of the artwork this week was really good. In particular, I love the scene with Susanoo when it got up and it started moving and everything, and you can see that it actually had legs and everything. That was really, really cool. And Onoki powering up, and you can see all the beam shooting up into the sky. I love that type of crap. And, of course, the whole, Quaid, start the reactor! Madara has, the freaky first Hokage face on him. That's something that we sort of predicted a few chapters ago, and it's good to see that actually happened.
And for a rating this week, we're going to give this one an 8 out of 10, you guys.
It is time for the question of the week.
And this question this week is, what do you think is going to happen with Itachi and Sasuke? We already know where the hell is Itachi. Also, what do you think is going to happen with the Madara Kage fight? Do you actually think they're going to start gaining some ground on this guy? Because honestly, in Edo Tensei, Madara is pretty fucking powerful. I think we're seeing that he almost got all the Kages this chapter. If you think about it, he knocked them all out. If it wasn't for the old man Tsuchikage doing something with his dust element, Tien technique, that would have been it. So let us know what you thought of this chapter also down below and answer our questions. And we also have some shout outs this week. I have 2 videos for you guys, 2 awesome YouTubers who I think are really awesome. So check out their videos. They're going to start now.
Hey guys, if you want to see me talk about shit and stuff you don't care about and bitches, then come to my channel, Persian Version Speaks. I have quality content.
Hey guys, it's me, Hados and Goku, and on my channel I'm going to do a lot of Break 10 episode reviews. I'm going to start doing some Fate Zero episode reviews once they come out. I'm doing some Bleach chapters and Bleach episodes as well. I'm doing a couple of underrated anime discussions like Claymore, Berserk, Monster, things of that nature. So if you like underrated animes and you also like a couple of the popular animes, come to my channel. I mix it up a little bit just so everyone can get different flavors of everything. So check out my channel and I'll see you guys later.
Okay, you guys, thank you so much for watching our review of Naruto Chapter 575. And if you really enjoyed the video, make sure to give us a thumbs up, as it's very motivating and very helpful for us to keep making awesome content for you guys. So until next time, SuperKamiGuru9000, out.